All right, it's time for the nightcap. Time for the nightcap battle of the champions, 7A out of Georgia, Meadowcreek. The Meadowcreek Mustangs taking on the 7A champions out of Alabama, the Mountain Brook Spartans. In Mountain Brook, they'll have on the home white, green numbers, yellow trim. Meadowcreek, they'll have on their gray uniforms, white numbers, light blue trim. And we got us a good one going tonight. Going to the hole, laying it up. Charge, and we'll go the other way. Who was the charge on? Charge was on Kobe Jones. They're going to call a first charge on Kobe Jones. How you doing? I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by Scott Whittle. We're there live on SUV TV. We got us a good one going on tonight. Mountain Brook's going to go full court pressure. 2-2-1 press. They'll break it easy. Now Chaplin will have it. Chaplin sends it over to Benjamin. Now Benjamin. Benjamin sends it back to Chaplin. They'll move it around. Collier will have it. Now Kendrick Green back in the starting lineup. Now Damian Dunn. Kendrick from long range. Kendrick Green coming out shooting. Kendrick Green knocking down the three to get things going. They'll move things around. Working out the perimeter. Berman moves it over. Now Trendon Watford, Mr. Everything. Early running for Alabama Player of the Year, Trendon Watford. They'll move it back over. Jones sends it back to Watford. Watford playing with it on the wing. Sends it back across the top. You feel the electricity in the crowd. Watford for long range. Watford shows he knows what he's doing outside from long range. He knocks down the three.
A whole different kind of energy in the building hearing the final game of the day. You can just feel it in the electricity in the crowd. Both teams coming out fired up. 3-3. Just underway.
Jalen Benjamin sends it over to Dunn. Now Dunn trying to attack the basket. Dunn will pick up the foul, and Dunn will go to the line, and Dunn will shoot two.
And two quick fouls against the talented shooting guard, Colby Jones. He plays for me for the Alabama Fusion slide. 6'5" guard, has an offer from Harvard, a really smart kid. Expect more offers to come. But two fouls in 2 minutes will send him to the bench, and you're going to see Alex Washington, ironically, an offer from Harvard in football.
Alex Washington followed his Twitter page recently, and nothing but offers came up.
And he just committed this week, I think yesterday, to Harvard. He had every Ivy school, I think, offered him this week.
Damian Dunn knocks down both free throws. Now they'll move things around. Watford will have it. Watford sends it over to Garrett. Now Garrett over to Berman. Now Watford. Back to Berman. They'll move it back around. Now Polly will have it. Now Ben, I'm sorry. Now Alex. Alex with it on the wing, goes into the trap. Ben Garrett back to Alex. Alex trying to work off the pick. Sends it back to Watford. Good ball movement from Mountain Brook. Polly has it. Polly sends it over in the corner to Ben. Ben moves it back over. Mountain Brook is a patient team. You don't win 2 state championships in a row being reckless. Watford behind his back. Sends it back over, and they'll move it around. Wide open three-ball block. Jamir Chaplin comes out of nowhere to grab it. Kendrick with the rebound, and they're going to call travel. I thought he got rid of it in time, but the referee was on it.
A little too deliberate on the shot by Berman there, wide open. Maybe a quicker release might have gotten that shot off, but they were able to close out and get the block, but turned it over. Mountain Brook will keep the basketball.
Jamir Chaplin signed to go to University of South Florida. He's going to be a Golden Bull. He is one athletic kid. If you take your time setting up a shot around him, he will catch it in midair. The Spartans will take it out. They'll get it into Polly. Tried to find the man underneath, didn't work. Now Watford will get it. Trendon Watford. Trendon Watford loses it. Jalen Benjamin will have it now. Benjamin. People in Alabama get ready. He's coming to UAB, Alabama Birmingham. He'll be a Blazer this time next year. Damian Dunn. Chaplin has it. Chaplin can't get it to fall. It'll bounce around and dive in out of bounds. And Mountain Brook will have it now. Mountain Brook goes back the other way. They'll walk it up the court. Tries to throw it back around. Moves it around to Watford. Thought about the three. Defensive rotation was too good for Meadowcreek. Moving it around. Quick feet out this Meadowcreek defense. They'll send it back up top. It's already 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. This first quarter has moved fast. Washington will have it, gets away with a push off, and does it go out of bounds? No, save. Still Mountain Creek ball, but that's a travel.
Watford calling for a sub here. Something that Bucky McMillan, last year's National Coach of the Year, does quite a lot of. You won't see any dead balls that substitutions won't be made by Coach McMillan.
Carter Sabria and James Childs came in the game for the Spartans. Full court man-to-man for the Mountain Brook Spartans. Now Benjamin being guarded by Washington. The count is on. He gets it across half to Damian Dunn. Damian, shovel pass underneath, and it throws it down. Jamir Chaplin. Jamir off the assist from Damian Dunn. Tip ball goes out of bounds, and it's Meadowcreek ball. Kedra Green and Jamani Watkins-Closey coming in the game for Meadowcreek.
Hope Bashansky. Yep.
Hope Bashansky coming in the game for Mountain Brook. Benjamin almost lost it, but he'll get it. Watkins-Closey underneath. Kedrick will have it now back to Benjamin. Benjamin will pull it back out. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Moving quickly. Now Benjamin will have it. Benjamin sets up his offense. Pick and roll. It's like good hands by Washington. Oh, and they call foul. I thought he got it clean. First free throw good by Jamani Watkins-Closey. Watkins-Closey comes up way short on that free throw. Kobe goes up high to save that one. And we'll stay down here. It'll still be Mountain Brook ball.
One field goal only in 6 minutes, that being the three by Watford.
Speak of the devil, he'll get it on the inside, working it. And no, not on Chaplin, not in this lane. 3 ball from the corner. Push underneath. Are they going to count the basket? The basket's good.
So count the basket by Washington, and 1 free throw upcoming should be well.
No, they called it on the floor. It shouldn't be.
Okay, they called it after the ball was in the air. So Mountain Brook will get it, a chance to make it a 5 or a 6-point play.
You don't see that too often. Now Watford will have it. Watford working on the wing, kicks it back outside to Colby. Colby Jones.
So the 3-ball working early for the Spartans.
Oh, couldn't quite get it. Chaplin will get the rebound.
Was it the footsteps, or did he not get his own footsteps right?
He couldn't gather his foot. He should have took that 1 power dribble to go up and get it. Chaplin will have it up top. Jamir working on the inside. Watkins claws, he couldn't get it, and he's fouled underneath. Watkins claws, he'll go to the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 for 2 on his last one. Make it 2 for 3 for the night. Second free throw on the last one. He shot an air ball. Let's see if he gets closer.
The guy that just came back into the game, Paulie Stramaglia, he's a very, very important piece of this Mountain Brook team. He gets guys in position. He makes play. He got a lot of rim on that one. He missed it, but he got a lot more rim. It was in his head, though, no doubt. But this guy is really the guy that keeps things going. He's the glue for the basketball team. Watford and Jones are the scorers, but he is the glue.
Oh, Watford just handling the ball so well on the outside. For a guy his size, man, Watford really handles the ball so well out there. The thing about Watford, man, Watford already has that college body. You know, he's already ready for the next level. He'll get it back in. And they'll turn it over. Now Dunn will have it. Now Dunn, he's the Temple commit. Dunn will be going to Temple. Signee, I'm sorry, he's a signee, not a commit.
They've got a trio of Division I signees, I do believe.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of stars. It's no need to go outside. All the stars are inside the gym tonight.
Jalen Benjamin will be coming to the state of Alabama. He'll be playing for Coach Robert Easton over in Birmingham for UAB, the Blazers.
Chaplin will be going down to South Florida, playing for the University of South Florida.
You don't see a lot of teams, Sly, with 3 guys signing Division I scholarships at the next level. You just don't see it very often.
You don't see it that often. But they have, I mean, one thing I like about it, they have 3 guys going to the next level, but they're not 3 guys who think, I'm the man, I'm the man. They're 3 guys who can play together. Because a lot of times in high school, you got the one guy. He's going D1. Everybody else is, you know, you may go.
Those guys play together in the summer too, you know, so that definitely helps that chemistry and that bond. We've got some confusion on the scorebook. The official book's just to our right, and they're sorting it out right now. We'll try to get you an answer.
Trying to figure out the score.
It's definitely 9-9. I have 9-9. I'm unofficial, but of course I have 9-9 on my end too.
Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 9. I got 9-9 over here.
Yeah, so we unofficial though.
Yeah, we're unofficial.
But we're spot on. We don't need any erasers on our book.
Nah, I write in pen. 51 seconds to go in the first quarter. Paulie Stramaglia, he'll bring it up court. Collier bounce, pass it over to Berman. Now they'll get it to Jones. Send it back up top to Watford. Watford off the back of the rim. No. Kedrick Green with the rebound. Now Kedrick, 3-on-2. He'll get it over to Benjamin. Hands it to Chaplin on the inside.
Was that a pass slide to Dunn, or did Chaplin just go high and get it?
Chaplin went high and took it out the air. This kid is an athlete. He can fly. Don't let him get in the open court because he'll do something not very nice. Or don't let someone be standing under the rim. If someone's standing under the rim, he'll do something that's not very nice.
Well, he almost did there, thought about it, missed the bunny floater, and it's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Body on the line. Still 9-9 tie, 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. They'll get it up top to Collier. Holding down for one shot. 10 seconds. Working off the pick. Didn't get the roll. Benjamin launches. Benjamin! Bottom of the net. Jalen Benjamin. Jalen ends the quarter in style as he knocks down that 3 ball. Look at Jalen Benjamin catch it. Stop, pop, release. Here we have it at the end of the first quarter. The score, 12-9. Meadowcreek on top of Mountain Brook. The 360, he throws it down.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath. Sexton goes step back, fade away 3.
Oh, my goodness. Colin Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one tight. Now hustling in toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nails it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. Oh my goodness. That's how you end the game, folks. The Harvard commit. Harvard football.
And the Harvard offer comes in. The hoops offer.
It's amazing.
You don't see that very often.
You don't see that. You get a Harvard guy for football and a Harvard guy for basketball at the same school. I think in my high school we had 3 people who could spell Harvard. Almost picked away from behind. Benjamin applying defense to Jones. Benjamin has active hands. Dunn is facing up on Watford, trying to deny him the ball. Sends it back wide open 3, top. Leo Berman, and it's nothing but 3-pointers. Oh, Jamir Chaplin.
You called it.
I told you the kid could get up in the air.
He had some bad intentions.
I'm telling you. Kobe Jones couldn't get it to fall. Now Washington will bring it back. They'll get it back to Washington, 3-point range. No, it doesn't fall. Working on the inside, get it. Trendon Watford.
Well, that dunk there by Chaplin.
Here's the replay coming up. Look at Chaplin just get all the way up and throw that thing down.
That's going to challenge the dunk by Antoine Burnett as the top dunk I've seen today. What do you think?
I like the one by Jamir.
Yeah, he definitely rocked that one back.
He went up there with bad intentions to the rim. Watford gets 3 the hard way. Now every basket, 15 points for Mountain Brook. 4 threes and 1 3-point play. 15-16. Now Benjamin will have it. Benjamin wants to set his offense up. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Dunn will have it. Dunn working around the elbow. Dunn spins into it. Can't get it to fall. Rebound brought down by Berman. Now they're off and running, going the other way with Garrett. Garrett in the corner to Washington. Garrett will work off the pick from Berman. Thought about it. Now they're working on the wing. Washington will have it, being guarded by Blissett. Sends it back over to Polly. Now Polly. Polly pulls it back out. Picks up his dribble. Sends it all the way across court to Berman. Berman with the nice spin move and lay it. Give him 2 points. Leo Berman. Kedrick going to the basket, shovels underneath the Chaplin. Chaplin spins. Chaplin puts it up, gets his own rebound. Chaplin hustles for it. Wrangles in the Roos ball. Blissett going to the hole. Blissett charge going the other way. Player control 5.
That's what that guy does. Pauly Stramaglia. The Swiss Army knife for the Spartans, but the scoring duo of Jones and Watford will return. We'll also see Peyton Haley for the first time. Got a timeout on the floor, 30-second variety.
Timeout, 30-second timeout, 30-second timeout, man. It has been a good one today. A day full of basketball here in Huntsville, Alabama. My second time being in Huntsville. I've enjoyed it. Truth be told, I hadn't seen much of the city. But I have seen this gym. I might be a tourist tomorrow before I go home. Heard they had a marathon up here today.
They did. There were some folks in my hotel over there at the West End that were participating. I didn't want any part of that. I only run if I'm being chased.
I only run if it's an ice cream truck close. Here we go. They'll bring it up court. 17-16. Mountain Brook took the lead. Mountain Brook taking on Meadowcreek. 2 opposite ends of nature's spectrum. Watford trying to get it on the inside. He'll lose it. Now Benjamin. Benjamin pushing it up court. Benjamin hesitates, crossover. Back to Watkins. Clousey. Can it fall? No. It bounces on every part of the rim except
Go
the
straight
bottom.
up with that. You don't want to see the bigs putting it on the floor there in the lane. If he goes straight up, he might get the basket. But these bigs, they like to dribble the basketball when they get it in the lane.
Rule number 1, if you're a big man, keep the ball up high. No need to bring it down low with all the little guards.
These help side double teams have really prevented Watford from catching it or getting any kind of seals near the rim. They've done a good job in the painted area against him so far.
Berman tries to get it to fall, gets his own rebound, and it's a travel.
What kind of record is Meadowcreek coming in with, you know?
I think Meadowcreek, I know they lost one game. They lost to Somerset, 8-1.
Well, Mountain Brook's 8-1. I'm not sure about Meadowcreek.
I think Meadowcreek might be 6-1 or 7-1. I know they lost one game. I think it was the Somerset, Florida. They lost to, I think they lost to Somerset, Florida, a private school out of Florida. 3 ball, no good. Dunn gets the rebound. Dunn, he'll turn around and shoot it. Dunn, bottom of the net, Damian Dunn. Now Polly will have it. Polly picks up his dribble, sends it back to Watford. Watford moves it over. 3 ball from Berman. Berman can't get it to fall. Watford gets the rebound. Watford's a beast down low. Watford fighting for it. Dunn will get it and corral it and hold it up. Now Dunn will hand it back off to Benjamin. Dunn will have it on the wing, sends it back to Chaplin. Now over to Benjamin. Benjamin calling from the pick from Watkins Clausen. Send it back to Dunn. Dunn almost lost it. Watkins Clausen gets it, hands it under. Oh my goodness, and Chaplin wanted all of that. Oh, he got to hit one of those. Chaplin, my goodness. He wanted all of that.
Man,
I hate to see a replay on a missed shot, but God, my goodness.
I like to watch him play.
He's so springy. I'm gonna tell you, you didn't know me back in the day, but it reminds me of a young me.
You had some bunnies.
That was me. That was me back in the day. I know you don't know, but back in the day, I'm the greatest 5'11" power forward ever.
I hear you.
The NBA has some type of rule against 5'11" power forwards. That's the only reason I went to college to play football. I wouldn't have took the football scholarship if they would have let me play in the NBA, but they have some type of rule.
Boy.
2 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Low scoring first half score, 18-17. Meadowcreek on top. Tried to get it down low to Watford. Watford to get it. They wanted the charge, didn't get the charge. Too close to the basket. But Watford to get the basket.
Well, when you're the #1 ranked player in Alabama, you tend to get a little more respect.
Exactly.
And they don't tend to make those calls against those guys.
Exactly. Now Benjamin will set his offense up. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in the half. Sends it across court to Collier. Now they got to watch Collier. He's a shooter. Oh, look at Chaplin. Jamir Chaplin comes on the baseline with the 2-hand throw it down.
Wow.
Jamir has found some fans here in Alabama.
You know, they say he's 6'4", but he plays above the rim.
Look how high he gets up. Gets his head up there by the rim. Jamir Chaplin.
Woo.
Trying to figure out who the foul was on. I think they're going to call it on the floor. Now Washington don't have it. Watford almost got it, didn't get the foul. Now Dunn will have it. Dunn will push it up court. Dunn sends it back to Kedrick Green. Now Kedrick can pull it back up top. Kedrick going to the basket, tries to shovel it underneath the Chaplin. Doesn't work. Watford comes up with the loose ball. Now Watford, he'll handle it in the big man and pull it up court. They'll get it to Watford. He'll send it all the way across. Now Washington will have it. Washington. Send it back up top to Holt. Holt didn't get the foul. Now Jalen Benjamin. Benjamin pushing it up court. Benjamin with the step through. Benjamin lays it in for two. Jalen Benjamin. 3-point ball game. They'll get it back up to Jones. Now Holt will have it. Holt clearing everything out now to Watford. They'll send it back over to Bierman. Now Jones. Jones being guarded by Benjamin. Watford being guarded by Dunn. Good defense by Damian Dunn. Damian Dunn with the defense to end the half. And here we are at the end of the half. The score, 22-19. Meadowcreek on top of Mountain Brook. The 360, he throws it down.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath. Sexton goes step back, fade away three.
Oh, my goodness. Colin Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one Titan. Now hustling it toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks. All right, we're back. Ready for some second half action. In a low scoring first half. I'm surprised. Low scoring first half, but it's been a good one. The score, 22-19. Meadowcreek on top of Mountain Brook. Now they'll move it around and Mountain Brook will have it. Watford will have it and Watford sends it back out to Bierman. Now Watford one more time. Bierman from long range. In and out. Can't get it to fall, but Watford gets the rebound poked away by Collier. Now they're corralled in the corner. Bierman will have it being guarded by Benjamin. Now Polly hands it off. Now Jones sends it to Bierman. Stolen away. Nope, they'll call a jump ball. KG Green. Now Damian Dunn will take it out of bounds. Sends it up to Dunn, now Dunn. They'll move things around. Now Chaplin will have it in the corner. Sends it back over to Benjamin. Trying to find Chaplin. Oh, Chaplin one more time. Jamir Chaplin. Somebody guard that play off the baseline. Jamir Chaplin, my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo.
He didn't do it again, did he?
Kedrick in the open court. Chaplin finish it one more time.
He went easy on him. Sly?
He went easy on the rim. Jamir Chaplin may not be allowed back in the Columbia High gym. He's going to pull down a rim before it's all over with. Meadowcreek turning up the defensive pressure. Watford can't get it. Polly with the rebound. Now they'll send it back up top to Kobe. They'll move it back to Trendon. Trendon with the nice spin move and a nice lay, and that's why he's an All-American. What a move. Dunn feeling the pressure, trying to get it across half. Sends it over to Dunn. Dunn working. Dunn sends it back to Collier. Collier's being quiet tonight, but he's a shooter. Got to keep a hand in his face or he'll make you pay. Benjamin will have it. Now over to Chaplin. Dunn with the pump fake. Lost it on his hip. You know, I don't know if this is something that's new from this year, but I see more referees and more people wiping up wet spots on the floor than I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, you do see a lot of it.
I don't recall anybody ever wiping up a wet spot unless somebody threw a cup of water on the floor.
My, have times changed, huh?
Times have changed, man. I remember in my high school, we had certain dead spots on the floor, and it was known we trapped whenever the ball went to the dead spot. Watkins Clausey misses the first free throw. You know, those gamemanships of the old gyms, you know. We used to play a guy by the name of Jermaine O'Neal, played a long time in the NBA.
Yeah.
He went to a school called Eau Claire High School. And what Eau Claire used to do, they used to turn the heat on in the gym, and it would be 85 to 90 degrees in their gym every year. It was known whenever you went to Eau Claire during the middle of winter, you would go with a T-shirt. Watford comes up short on that three-pointer. Now Benjamin will pull it out. He'll work off the pick. Behind the back spin, then Whirling dervish. Ball will stay down this way. They'll get it and swing it across court to Collier. Now Benjamin will have it up top. They'll get it to Watkins Clousey. Watkins almost lost it. Did he lose it? No. Chaplin will get it. They'll kick it back out. Collier in and out. But Chaplin will get the rebound. Chaplin is just everywhere you need him. I don't know where he's at, but wherever you need him, he's there. Now Benjamin. Benjamin sends it out to Chaplin. Now over to Kedrick. Kedrick sends it back to Benjamin. Benjamin will work off the pick from Chaplin. Oh, he took a bunch of steps on that one.
Only took about 9. Not sure why they called it. Glad to see Dunn able to return.
Dunn's a tough one.
The trainer's been active today, though.
Mm-hmm. Dunn is originally from Kingston, North Carolina. Brandon Ingram, one of the recent ones from Kingston, but they also had some guy by the name of Jerry Stackhouse. He was pretty good. I heard he was pretty good.
And he played for Stackhouse Elite.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, Stackhouse just got picked up as an assistant coach in the NBA.
Okay.
I want to say the Grizzlies. I'm not sure, but I do remember that coming across my timeline. Stackhouse is an assistant coach. Now Pauly will have it on the wing. Being guarded by Watkins Clousey. They'll send it back to Watford in the open court. This time he tries to lay it in, doesn't get it. Now Watford will have it. Now they're running the other way. They got numbers. Sends it back over to Jones. Jones can't get it to fall, but Washington with the rebound. Washington can't get it to fall.
Short arm that one. Tried to rush it. Saw the defender coming. Probably should have put it off the glass. The old fundamental play.
Mm-hmm. Tim Duncan made a good living off of using that backboard.
The big fundamental.
Oh, lazy pass. Almost got stolen.
You know, it doesn't take long in a ball game for Pauly Stramagli to look like he just got out of the shower. I swear he's a hustler, and boy, he really gets after it.
He sweated straight through that uniform. Chaplin with the jumper. Ooh, hits the top of the backboard. Hard work on the inside. Jamani Watkins Clousey doing big man work down low. Ball stripped away, rolled around on the floor, and we got a timeout. Coach Bucket McMillan called the timeout. Saved his team. At Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, the sports medicine team doesn't just treat the pain from sports injuries. They work with young athletes to fix the problem and teach them proper sports mechanics. When you choose Children's, you're in the hands of specialists who understand how to help young athletes get back in the game. Visit choa.org/sportsmed to learn more. Attention all golfers. Experience the Oaks Course in Covington, Georgia, home of superb greens and friendly tees. The Oaks Course is open every day except Christmas and is located at 11240 Brown Bridge Road, Covington, Georgia. Visit www.golfoaks.com or call 770-786-3801. Mention SUV TV for a discount on your round. Do you want to order a digital copy of this game or another SUV TV broadcast? Visit thesuvtv.com/order to purchase your own copy of any broadcast for $10. Watford will take it out. Mountain Brook will work it around the perimeter, back to Washington, trying to find Watford. Bierman will have it, he'll send it to Jones. Jones snaking his way to the inside. Jones gets the roll, and it'll fall in for Kobe Jones. Watkins Clausey will have it. Now they'll move it around. Damian Dunn from long range back of the rim. Can't get it to fall. Washington will get it up to Jones. Now Jones hesitates, sends it back over to Washington. Washington spins, kicks it out. Bierman. Bierman throws it up, can't get it to fall, and it'll be tipped, and it'll go the other way.
And don't look now, but Chaplin back in the ball game.
You better watch out for the rim. And a timeout by Kedrick Green. Mountain Brook put that man-to-man full court pressure on. Turned up the heat a little bit. The Atlanta Tip-Off Club annually recognizes the top high school and college players, coaches, officials, and administrators in Metro Atlanta and the state of Georgia. Join the ATOC. Nominate players and coaches or learn more at www.atltipoffclub.com. New coaches, mention SUV TV when you sign up to receive 10% off of your season membership. Oh, he turns it over. Diving on the ground. Which way is he going to go?
I think it was, it's. Okay.
And it'll go that way. It'll be Meadowcreek ball.
I couldn't tell. I thought Stramaglia was the last to touch it. Indeed he was. Picking up the pressure with 33 ticks to go here in the third quarter, trailing by 4. Low-scoring game, 29-25.
Very surprised about the scores in this game. Sends it over to Chaplin. Now Chaplin being guarded by Polly. Chaplin kicks it back out. Now they'll move it over.
Last shot here, Sly.
Jalen Benjamin. Benjamin will have it with 10 seconds. He hit one to end the quarter earlier in the game. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Launches from long range. (25-29). Meadowcreek on top of Mountain Brook. All right, here we go. Final quarter. Score 29-25. Washington going to the basket. Count it. Alex Washington for 2.
Just what the Spartans needed to start this fourth quarter. Something to get them going offensively.
And that's why I'm a firm believer that every high school team needs a football player on their team. Every high school basketball team needs a football player.
Well, you look back at today's games, and some of the guys that play football have been real catalysts for their ball club. They're going to get a hooking foul on Green there. You had about 15 officials to our left wearing Mountain Brook colors.
Everybody on the sideline stood up. Hook, hook.
And the referee.
They might have not let the ref out of here if he didn't make that call.
And an opportunity for them to take the lead. Watford with the basketball. And he does.
Trendon Watford.
Full timeout here for Meadowcreek.
Right now, Coach Gillian's seen enough.
He wants to set his press break here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gather his guys. Hey, it's a quick start, 5 quick points to give them the lead, but it's just 1 point here, and they've only played 33 seconds here in this quarter. So just want to get his team back under control and go back to playing the way they were playing.
Yep, get them under control and get them playing the game they got them here. They got them in the lead earlier to start the game out. When they throw that press at you, the pressure will do 2 things. They tell me pressure busts pipes or it makes diamonds. Either or. That's what pressure does. All right, welcome back. Meadowcreek will have it. Full court pressure. They'll get it out. Jalen Benjamin will catch it. He'll throw it off the board. Oh, and it's a foul from behind. Yeah, Alex Washington.
Well, you know it was coming.
You know it was coming. And, you know, that should be an intentional foul. Right?
You know, to me, that was intentional.
That's an intentional foul.
When you do it intentionally,
Mm-hmm.
that by definition is an intentional foul. But a good design play out of the timeout to get a streaking Mustang player going toward the basket and almost pulled it off.
Damian Dunn lost it. Polly pushing it up court. Nice handoff underneath to Berman, and Berman lays it in for 2.
The no-look dime to Lior Berman, the hoop and the harm, and Mountain Brook has taken a 3-point lead.
Can't complete the 3-point play. And he stepped on the line, and they like to say the ball don't lie. It's coming back the other way.
I mentioned it earlier that Pauly Stramaglia is the guy that keeps his team under control. He is the glue for Mountain Brook, taking charges, stealing, putting pressure, defending. You saw the nice dish on the assist to Berman on the last play. He really keeps his team under control.
Watford will have it. Watford
Double
fights
team.
through the double team and says, "You're not big enough. You ain't big enough to guard me down there."
Not in my state, he said.
Trendon Watford. And he can't get the three-point lane.
But there was Pauly Stramaglia to try to go for the rebound, the smallest guy on the floor, probably outside of Benjamin. Almost pulled it off, but it'll be Mustang basketball, trailing by 5.
And the referee called the foul on that play. I think that was one of those get control of the game fouls by the referee. It started to get a little tipsy, chippy. So the referee called that quick foul. They hadn't called that foul all day here in this gym.
You know, I'm not sure, Sly, but this 5 points might be the biggest lead of either team.
Either squad.
I know they've had a 5-point lead, Meadowcreek has, but I'm not sure if anybody has gotten it beyond that.
Dunn has it on the inside. Dunn! Damian Dunn gets to the basket and gets the hoop and some harm. Damian Dunn completes the three-point play. Now Watford will have it. Now Watford trying to go baseline. He'll elevate, drops in the floater. Trendon Watford, he's got on fire in this fourth quarter.
14 points, you know. Relatively another turnover. Relatively quiet night, but when you only have 36 points, 14 seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm. And he got 8 of them all in this final quarter. Berman wide open up top. Can't get it to fall. Chaplin gets the rebound. And now they'll get it back out to Dunn. 4-point ball game. The Spartans on top. They'll get it back to Chaplin. Now you got it. Fighting for the rebound is Kendrick Green. Which way is it going to go? And it'll be Spartan ball. Pauly Stramaglia. They'll send it back over. Now Watford working on the wing. That's his side, that left-hand side. He missed Watford. Watford was open on that cut coming around.
Well, expect about 10 passes on this possession. There's already been 6. And on the 10th, almost a shot on the 10th pass. So
on the 10th pass, they went up for the shot. You called it.
I've seen a lot of Mountain Brook plays. You know, they've really gone out and played a national schedule, Sly. They went over to the Lighthouse Classic and competed over there. picking up 2 big wins, one against Olive Branch, the other one against Bearden from I think Tennessee.
Okay.
2 really good national programs as the 3 goes off the mark by Colby Jones. And here come the Mustangs.
Benjamin thought about launching that one. Keep it doing it, get it on the outside. They'll get it back to Dunn. And we got a holding call off the ball. They're going to call that Ben Garrett.
And that's another thing that you didn't do when I was in high school, or maybe when you were in high school, is play anybody outside of maybe 20 miles from your school.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's more of a you know, you find it very common, especially amongst the better teams within the state.
Mm-hmm. If you don't play out your state, you're not considered a good team. Benjamin from long range, partially blocked by Jones. Now Jones in the open court. Jones will keep it in. Jones will lay it in for 2. Six-point ball game. Just under 4 minutes to go. Benjamin crosses over and plays, can't get it to fall.
The possession arrow is in favor of the Mustangs. Let's see what the referees call it. I heard timeouts being screened by the Mountain Brook bench, but indeed it'll be a jump ball. Or was it?
I think he called a jump ball. Now they're trying, scoreboard's trying to figure out what he called. Yep, jump ball. Chaplin catches it on the inbound and puts it down for 2. Four-point ball game, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Nice cut by Bierman. Bierman can't, he can't finish it. Watkins Clausey with the rebound. They'll get it out to Benjamin. Now Benjamin will push it up court. Benjamin almost lost it. Chaplin gets it. Chaplin right there, and Chaplin lays it in for 2.
I got him for 16, unofficially, of course, but he has really done it all, keeping his team in it. A 2-point game and a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout with the score, 38-36, Mountain Brook, 2:43 to go.
A little bit of Frankie and Beverly and Mays. Take you into the, man, it's been a good one. It has been a good one. You know, usually I don't say that about a 36 to a 38 ball game in the fourth quarter. I'm like, I'll be about ready to hang myself normally if it's a 38-36 game, but this one's been a good one. And it just turned up that pressure in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's had a little bit of everything. You start out with both teams knocking down threes, and then you saw some pressure defense full court by both teams, which really caused some havoc for each squad. And then you saw, you know, Meadowcreek really withstand all the pressure they faced through 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter, those first 30 seconds, giving up those quick 5 points. And once they took the lead, Mountain Brook could, you know, it was like chum in the water. They could smell the blood, and they just seized control. But, you know, Chaplin alone has really battled. He's probably got over a dozen rebounds. I haven't kept up with those statistics, but certainly he's been a real active participant on both ends, and he's kept his ball club in it. You know, with Dunn battling a little back injury, he's only got 7 points, and of course Benjamin only got 5. So only 5 guys have scored the basketball for each team.
Yep. Keep the scoring tight.
And that's why it adds up to 38-36 with 2:37 to go. Alex Washington has the ball for the Spartans.
Washington being guarded by Green. They'll hand it off to Berman. Berman being guarded by Watkins Clausen. Now Now Pauly being guarded by Benjamin. Back to Washington. Jones will have it. He'll send it back to Pauly. Now Pauly will have it. Pauly. They thought about the 3-ball. Now Jones will have it over on the wing. Jones dribbles to the corner, sends it back to Trendon. Back to Jones. Bierman has it at the top of the key, and they'll move it around. Good ball movement by Mountain Brook. Colby going down, kicks it out. 3-ball, Washington. You do not get a better offensive set than that. They passed the ball
15 times.
I'm telling you, passed the ball, used about 30 seconds worth of clock.
Well, they walked it up. So ultimately close to a full minute, and you got 3 points. So what more can you ask for out of a possession?
It doesn't get much better than that. That's a coach's dream right there.
Mr. Watford, Trendon's father behind the bench, has seemed pleased with that possession. I tell you what, we haven't talked a lot about it, but he's one of the high-ranking national recruits for the state for his services. Any idea where you think he might be going?
I have no idea.
Everybody thinks Alabama, but I will say this: I think he's got a strong lean to Penny Hardaway in Memphis.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see a commitment soon.
And one to watch out for is Anthony Ant-Man Edwards. He recently reclassified to 2019.
Yeah, he has. I think Florida State's really on him hard. Who's not on him?
But Penny and his assistant coach was just at Holy Spirit at their practice yesterday. Oh, my goodness, Damian Dunn.
That's exactly what they needed. And a steal and a finish by Benjamin, and we've got a tie ball game, or no? Was that a 2?
1 point game, 2 ball. 1 point game.
So it was a 2 by Dunn.
That was a 3 by Dunn. That was a 3. And look at Trendon Watford answers right back. It was a 6-point ball game.
Okay, there we go. I had it at 5 in my head.
Mm-hmm. But now we're back to a 3-point ball game with less than a minute to go. Benjamin will have it up top. Benjamin sends it over to Dunn. Back to Benjamin. Benjamin wanted to shoot it. Nice defense from Pauly. Pauly guarding Benjamin. Waiting on the 5 count.
He got it to about 4.5.
Looking for the 5. Nah, he's not going to get that one. No active. And then he gets that one. he gets that foul. He doesn't get the foul on the 3-pointer.
Coach Gillian would have liked the other one, which would have sent his guard to the line for 3 free throws with 31 seconds to go. But instead, it's going to be the big man with 16 points and a 1-and-1.
Jamir Chaplin, his first time at the free throw line. First one is good.
Big free throws.
31 seconds to go in the ball game.
And Mount Brook is 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Neither team shot a lot of free throws. Both of those important ones go. 1-point game, 31 ticks left. They'll pick up full court.
Now Watford will have it. They'll get it back to Watford.
You got to move a little quicker. 18 seconds.
Somebody has to foul.
And they'll foul Pauly Stramaglia. The 2020 point guard will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Either way, again, one possession, no matter the outcome of these free throws.
Mm-hmm. These free throws are huge.
You got to box out. Back to that fundamental word.
And here's the one everybody forgets, box out the shooter. Be careful. First free throw. Knocks it down.
Will he call a timeout, or will he let him run it upon this free throw if it goes in?
Second free throw, good.
No timeout indicated yet. Back to that
Got to get it to half court, though. He might want to wait till they get it to half court before he calls time.
Still enough time. 16 seconds to go. Here comes Benjamin. 15. And you see Coach McMillan doing what we talked about earlier, fouling to put him on the line for a 1-and-1 with his team up by 3. And, you know, we talk about gambling. Funny story about Coach McMillan. He is a professional gambler. He's made it to, I think, the World Series of Poker a few times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a big-time card player at the highest level.
First free throw is good from Benjamin. Now, do you make this one or do you miss it?
I think you can make it still because you can try to get a steal and a quick foul. 9 seconds. Look for a couple of tick-off on the inbound and a potential steal and a foul. That'll give Steele that 7-6 at the worst mark, and that's enough time to get it across the timeline. But the question is, will they put him on the line again? So they're going to have some sort of play designed to get the ball up the court quickly by way of the pass, because I'm assuming that they're going to tie up anybody that gets it in the backcourt. So a lot being talked about by both teams during this really important timeout with a 2-point game, 9 seconds to go, and a free throw upcoming steal for Benjamin. I say you make it, though.
Make it. I'm all for making it.
They were able to make a steal after a three-pointer by Dunn on the inbound and convert a quick bucket, so what's to say they can't do it again?
Because here's the thing, if you miss it on purpose and you foul,
then it might be a two-possession game.
DJ's playing this Frankie Beverly, man. Come on, man. It's a tense moment. You can't be playing Frankie Beverly right now. It's too relaxing. Free throw good.
All important inbound here.
Now, that is good basketball right there. A lot of people don't know. On the inbounds, you can throw the ball out of bounds only on a made basket.
Yes. See? Otherwise, it's a travel because it'd be a moving, it'd be a dead spot off of a out of bounds play. But after a make, and I've seen them do it. Haven't seen them quite a bit. They'd like to bring another guy out of bounds, kick it over to him, let him run the baseline, and get it back to the guy that was originally throwing it in this case, Watford, who's got a chance to give his team a 3-point lead. But we talked about it. Only 1 second went off the clock, so still plenty of time. But you got to have a play in mind if you're Coach Gillian, because look for Coach McMillan to foul the Mustang guy as soon as he gets it. But first things first, you got to make the free throw. And he misses. Here come the
get it to Benjamin. Oh, good block! What a block to end the game!
Wow!
Trendon Watford with the block to end the game. What a play!
Wow!
Look at this replay. Trendon Watford with the block to end the game. My goodness! Jalen with the nice pass.
I think it was Kobe Jones. Let's see the replay.
No, it was Trendon. It was Trendon Watford with the block to end the game.
I thought it was Kobe Jones, but we're going to see it here.
We're going to run it
Here
over.
comes the instant replay. Benjamin goes baseline, finds a cutting Chaplin, and there comes, it's Kobe
Trendon.
Jones.
Oh, it's Trendon. That's Trendon right there.
It sure is.
Yep.
Trendon Watford.
My goodness.
What a finish.
Game.
Wow.
What a game. 45-44. This has been a day. This has been a day. Well, I'm Sylvester Williams. He's Scott Whittle. I want to thank our camera people out here. Hassan Khan, Daniel, forget that, Daniel Hall, our operator, Lisa Burnett, the entire SUV TV staff. What a game. What a game. 45-44. We'll see you next week on the SUV TV network.